Oh,
Can we drink? Can we drink during?
Yes, we can.
coffee.
Oh, it's coffee. We have.
Bad
I have
influence.
water in mine. I don't too much caffeine for the drummer.
Yeah, so well. Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Galen.
Bad influence.
Jeff, Dan, and
John.
Johnny.
Jeff, Dan, and John. Well, thank you first of all for coming on.
Thank you for having us.
onthemic.tv. You know, absolutely. We
Awesome
appreciate
channel.
Yep.
It is
Yep.
the best.
We
It is.
promote it on our website.
Oh, sweet.
#1
Yep.
channel.
Great. We appreciate that. Shout out to Jeff.
Jeff is the man.
Yes. Bad influence. So we already got the names down. Jeff, Dan, John.
Perfect. You are the man. Good job.
How long have you guys been playing together?
Since 1977, 76.
It was a rainy day.
It was a rainy day. Yeah, rainy day.
It was in a barn.
That was actually it was in a barn.
Actually, me and Dan have been playing since 1976.
Probably 5, 7, 6.
Well, yeah, we had instruments.
We were two-piece
76.
before two-piece was cool.
Nice. So how'd you guys? Did you guys grow up together? You guys?
Yeah, me and Dan and John, we all live in the same neighborhood.
Nice.
A
You
lot
guys
apart.
native Omahans?
Yes. Yep.
I am
North
too.
Omaha.
Born and
Awesome.
raised.
Me too.
North Omaha.
Yep.
Yeah, I grew up on 24th and Whitmore. Where'd you guys?
Well, he got real north.
We got
Omaha.
real north on us.
Yeah.
We on 63rd and
62nd,
we used to
63rd
be
and
called
First.
Reddick, but now it's
Yeah.
Simpsons Parkway.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I know.
It was a block away from them.
Yeah, now I'm in between about 60th, like Pratt and Evans. -ish.
Oh, cool. Yep.
Right.
Your old stomping grounds right
Old
there.
house.
huh?
The other old
Brad.
neighborhood.
Were you guys Benson Bunnies?
No.
No.
North Vikings?
No.
No.
He was a Northwest Husky.
Okay.
I was a Husky.
Huskies?
These guys went to Roncalli.
Okay. All right, I know a few
Catholic
folks.
education.
Yeah, tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
Catholic.
Don't admit to that though.
So you guys just grew up together?
Pretty much, partners in crime.
Yeah.
Did all
We all have-
mischievous stuff.
Don't
as
say
youth.
that.
Yeah. We got away with it.
Yeah. I think the statute of limitations has run out.
It's
Yep.
over.
So we're good.
Alleged.
Allegedly, yeah, good.
I was told to ask you guys about a Nirvana Penny Park story.
Oh, Nirvana.
Nirvana, we played at the Lift Ticket Lounge. It
Ticket
used to be the
Lounge.
waiting room.
Yep.
And we played there in 1989. It was October. And we played on a Wednesday night. Nirvana played on a Friday night. Played on Wednesday night. Our crowd of 9 people, of course. and
A sellout.
yeah, sellout crowd. Joe, the bar guy, he owned it.
Yep.
He ran it. He said, "Yeah, you gotta bring your stuff up here and play with this band. They're great. Or, listen to this tape."
Yeah,
So he
they're,
played this-
they're coming.
They're coming
Yep.
Friday
Yep.
night. We're gonna,
Yep.
jam. And so we listened to it, and it's like, it's like punk music. Like,
Well,
I'm like,
In '89,
Yeah, it was like-
the grunge was punk for us.
yeah, it
You know
wasn't
what I mean?
quite
They
there
screamed
yet.
more
Right.
than us.
Right.
Right.
Yes.
See, we had some punk songs. He goes, "Yeah, come up, jam." I'm like, I'll go. Maybe I'll just come and check. So I go up there. I was the only one that went up there, and I saw Kurt Cobain and Novachellic
Dave
and the
Grohl.
drummer. The other, not Grohl.
It was the old. It was
the
the old guy.
drummer.
Yeah, the
And
first
they,
one.
they were blistered. They were like, woo, woo, like in outer space. And I'm like, dude. So I walked by him and went and talked to Joe. I'm like, "Hey, what's going on?" And he's like, "Oh, listen to a couple sets." So, I listened, and they're like, "We got to pay $4 to get in." I'm like,
$4 for me
this?
to play. Forget it.
I don't want to play. I don't, I
didn't
had my
know.
stuff. I had my guitar, my amp, and everything in the truck.
Yeah,
And
who knew?
I didn't go in. I just like, wow, these guys are just too blistered.
Ugh.
I know. It was like,
You could have lost him.
and a couple of years later, I'm like, oh wow.
He's the brains behind the band.
I probably would have jammed with it if I had $4 on me. I might have stayed.
Yeah.
Might have. Yeah.
Well, woulda, coulda, shoulda.
That's right.
But that's.
That's not our only miss on fame.
Oh yeah.
How many do you have? No, you can't. No, hindsight's 20/20.
Yep.
so-
Right. And we played all original music, and we really appreciated the Lift Ticket Lounge back in the days.
Yeah. Yep.
Was this guy named Joe, and he ran all the
He was
up-and-coming
one-
bands.
He was one of the few
originals.
people that actually supported original music
Yeah.
back then.
He gave people a
In
chance.
Howard
the
Street.
70s, 80s.
Yeah, Howard Street
Yep,
Tavern.
Howard Street Tavern was as well.
There's a few venues, but now it's like a lot of people are
Paying to
exposed
play.
to original music now in
Yeah.
the Omaha area, which is good.
Yeah, it's thriving. It really
Yep.
is.
it's kind of a pivot to like the Benson area is like grown.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very, very much.
Exponentially, one might say. Yeah, have you guys ever played, well, let's see, I mean, where's your favorite place to play in Omaha, or most memorable?
You know, I like playing outside, like at Septemberfest. Like
Okay.
we used to play there.
Septemberfest was fun.
It was outside and just the music, and we had like a couple thousand people on the crowd, and it was just, you know, a mass like party.
Yep.
It was in the
Lots
beer
of
garden.
bands,
Yep.
lots of good
bands.
Omaha bands.
At the Exarban Fairgrounds?
This was
Yeah.
this was when it was down
They
at
moved it all
it was
Civic.
actually down at Civic Auditorium.
Auditorium.
Party.
Oh.
The first couple were down.
Yep, on
they
the-
they
right
did
on the
move
north
out to
side.
Exarban and towards. I don't know where they are right now, but where
Yeah,
they find
I
it.
think they made their way back down to the CenturyLink Center.
Yeah, I
they did.
think I
Yeah, they-
think so.
It's a salute to labor, and the labor association actually sponsors it. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think,
Yeah, man, some fond memories of the old. Well, they had the Coliseum at the Exarban Fairgrounds, and then they had Septemberfest and all the rides.
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah. And Nirvana played it at the Coliseum. I seen them down there while betting horses at the. 'Cause
No,
they're-
say it ain't so.
They have the bedding on the top floor, and they go down into
These
the.
are
They call it the blue room.
I hear
And the
ya.
blue room was where they played that auditorium where the ice rink was, where the
Yeah.
hockey team played for a long time. That's where Nirvana played down in there. And I seen them there for God, about an hour. They were playing. They jammed for an hour or two, and horse racing was up on top. The off truck betting.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was a nice time.
Oh man, now it's all. What is it now? I mean, it's they put the movie theater there. Oh, they
Yep,
put all
yep,
sorts of
yep.
stuff.
Observant
Yep.
Village.
Yep.
Well, that's where the Maha Festival is, wasn't it? Or,
Is it-
Yeah.
I think.
Is it
Stetson
Exarban?
Park?
Stetson
Stetson Park.
Yeah,
It's in
Stetson Park.
Stetson.
Yep. And then they do that huge
Well, that'd be cool.
Christmas tree. It is.
Yep.
Yep.
It's pretty cool. I just remember the football practices. What was it called? The Outback Camp. That was at the Exarban Fairgrounds when it was
Oh,
just
right.
grass.
Yep. Yep.
Influences musically.
Oh jeez.
But,
Like early is like the Beatles, and then
Led
progressive
Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin, Hendrix,
Hendrix.
Robin Trower,
Yep.
Neil Young,
Yeah, we got some Neil Young in there.
all
Deep
through that.
Purple.
Deep Purple.
Deep Purple.
Black Sabbath.
Original Deep Purple.
Black Sabbath, yeah, definitely Black Sabbath.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we pretty much.
Lot of
Well,
sound.
when Jeff and I, of course, the old guy, he got
Yeah.
mixed out there. But when Jeff and I were really young, I mean, the real metal bands, if you will, like Black Sabbath and Led Zeppelin, were just like hitting the. There was a radio station called KQ98, which actually at that point in time played War Pigs, stuff like that. So. That was before it became Sweet 98.
Yeah.
Way before that.
They
and,
had Steve Sleeper.
and it was
Remember Steve
before
Sleeper?
Z92.
Steve Sleeper.
KQ98 was
KQ,
that was when FM was
98.
really starting to hit, and so that was where Steely Dan, all that stuff kind of was exposed on that dark
FM.
edge.
The
Yeah.
FM. The AM was the pop channel, and
Yep.
the FM was like your
Like Coil and that.
heavy
Yep.
metal stuff.
Yep.
But I mean, like Tommy Bolin too.
Tommy Bolin.
I
Yep.
mean, he was great back in like 75, 76.
Yep.
I mean, that was just amazing back then.
Yep.
And
Who's older?
That just blows my mind.
we're not showing our age. Right?
I couldn't imagine Q98 ever playing any music like that, because
They
now it's
played real good
unrecognizable.
They
now.
played real
No.
stuff back then.
Huh.
I actually had I probably do on one of my drum cases somewhere.
Sticker.
KQ98, and it was a big circular.
well, the
pretty cool.
DJs was made it because they had the Steve Sleeper. You come on,
Yep.
this is KQK.
And they had that classic.
Yeah, it is just
he had
so
that classic
stoned.
voice. Yep.
Yeah.
The golf commentator.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm gonna play the Who.
Ninth grade.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly right.
Good stuff.
Do you guys have any dream instruments that you would just love to own, but may not ever be a possibility? Any
You know, I want to find like an older. I got a '68 Telecaster. I want to find like maybe a '62 Telecaster, like original blonde maple finish. Just an original state. And
Yeah.
just see how it handles, because I think I love Telecaster. That'd be my dream instrument. Another older Telecaster.
Yeah, I have a '64 Slingerland drum set, but what I'd really like to own is an old xylophone. I think that would be cool.
That'd be all right.
A real,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
real old like
one.
the full set, and because I mean a lot of the real rhythmic people are all over the xylophone. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I can't play guitar. I suck at it. I have them, but I can't
Me
play
neither. I
them.
can't either.
But xylophone, I think, if you actually paid attention, is actually easier, I would think, than trying to play piano or guitar. So.
Yeah, they OPS made us play bells
Mhm.
and or
Mhm.
xylophone before they would even
Yeah.
let us touch a snare drum.
See, so that's cool.
Yeah, I don't know if it's still the same way, but we, at least from 4th graders to 5th graders, you didn't get to play a snare drum or a drum kit till 6th grade.
They give you like
Wow.
a block.
Yeah,
A block of wood.
Yeah.
Little thing here.
Hey,
Oh,
the
yeah.
wood block is awesome.
Yep. A tambourine,
I
a
can play
block.
that.
Yeah.
Remember the sticks? What are those called?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hit those together. They have a name.
Kabasa, not kabasas. What are those? I know what you're talking about,
Yes.
though. They make the really high
Yep.
pitched
Yep.
beep kind of wooden clink.
That's how good of a rhythm
Right.
person I am. So.
So we kind of already covered favorite places played. Did you guys ever have any nightmare gigs or?
Blue Hawaii.
Plattsmouth
Our first gig.
turned into a
Our first gig was at in Plattsmouth. It was Jack and Jill's Bar in 1979.
that
And-
turned into a night. It started off good.
Well-
but when the Hell's Angels showed up, it kind of scared
Yeah, it
us.
was a party. It was a party for the Hell's Angels.
We didn't know that.
We didn't know. It
Until they
was her
showed
friend.
up.
It's
Yeah.
like here, and it was kind of strange because the bar was not open.
Right.
And then the people we got there and were like,
but the
well,
bar's
we're-
packed when we get there.
Yeah,
Remember,
we're-
there's a bunch of people on the
yeah,
bar.
it's like a private party. What is this? And then all of a sudden,
Well,
this,
can you
this
guys-
guy named Lizard walks in,
Yeah.
and he has the Hell's,
Yep.
Hell's
The
Angels
thing I
Jack's on.
remember specifically about him is he had a. Do you remember what an engineer's hat, like a real
Yeah.
engineer that
Yeah.
drives a train?
Yeah.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, he had one.
So
of
he's got the. Well, it had no bill on it. It was ripped off, but it had Harley wings on the front.
those. Yep.
And the guy was probably about 6'6", probably.
He's a big guy.
He was huge. And
And he sits down and he's like, "What do you guys play? Like original music?" And he's like, "How many of you guys are in a band? Just 3 of us." And we're like, "Okay, so we'll just jam." So we're jamming, like, okay, hope he likes us. We do our first set. We get done, and we're like, "Oh shit!" Like, because everybody's, kind of
First and possibly last.
yeah, the last one on Earth
And he
anyway.
comes in, he grabs me, he goes, "Man, you guys sound like Cream.
Yeah.
You guys are great." He's like,
If I would have known you guys were going to be here, I would have had bikes on both
sides of the street. We're like,
We're like,
Oh.
thank God he didn't know we were going to be here. That might have been dangerous.
How did you get that gig?
It was somebody
friend
that
of
I
his.
worked with that I used to work at Tip Top, and this lady said, "Yeah, you gotta go down there. They're looking for bands, and just go down." So we actually went down earlier in the day and took a cassette tape and played it for the bar owner. And he's like, "Oh yeah, can you guys come back at like 6 o'clock and play?" Well, we
Yep.
lived in Omaha, and we're playing in Plattsmouth. Okay, we'll do it. So we packed up all our stuff and went down there, and it was like, that was probably as scared as I've ever been.
What kind of vehicle were you? Was it the classic, panel van?
No. We had
a truck. We
Yeah,
had a
Barry
truck.
had
Barry
a
had
a
C10, Chevy C10
Chevy
pickup.
C10.
Everything was loaded in that.
"Oh wow."
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah.
That was the
And-
original bass
well,
player,
yes.
Barry.
The bad thing was
Okay.
they were we had a black bass player and they didn't
Yeah.
see very many black people.
Yeah.
and
No.
they went in the bathroom and this guy, one of the Hell's
One of-
Angels, drew a picture of a biker beating the crap out of a black
Yeah.
guy. And he showed me. He goes, "Ain't that cool?" And I remember Tony's like going, "That's pretty good artwork."
yeah,
and,
that's
and he grabbed me. He goes, "I love you guys." And then everything was cool.
Yeah, after that, but it was like, wow, we were scared.
Yeah, we were like, "Oh, okay."
Sounds pretty tense.
Yeah, we drank a lot of Jack Daniels.
Yes, we
He
did.
gave us all free
Yep.
anything we wanted
Yep.
in that bar. He said, "It's yours."
Yep.
Very nice.
I'm like-
It was fun.
Did you guys ever play there again after that?
No.
No. that was a one-shot deal.
I think we were just
No. We did another one though where I thought we were gonna die. Wasn't that on 6th and Pierce?
Oh, the
Baradas?
Baradas bar.
Baradas.
We had a Mexican in our band then, and a black guy. So it was me and Jeff, so 2 white guys, a Mexican guy and a black guy, on 6th and Pierce.
Yeah,
And they wanted us to play cover songs.
we didn't know that.
Yeah, we no.
Didn't know
That was another
motorcycles
deal that
either.
I got from somebody at
That
work.
was a person that, yeah, hey,
Damn
come
it.
down and play at the Braddis Bar. And we're like, and it's a country bar.
Yeah.
We didn't know it was
We
country.
didn't know that. Yeah.
So we're playing all original, like this stuff,
Right.
loud
We're not very country.
rock music, screaming loud, and they're like, you know,
They're all standing there.
yeah.
You guys know any country? So our
So I
so our
said,
re-
yeah, here's Johnny Cash. We
yeah, we played another one. So I thought they were going to kill us. So then they had this lady there that was a blonde lady with a cowboy hat on and her little
Yeah, she
cowboy
just walked
skirt.
to the bar.
And so she said, "Do you guys know anything country?" And thank God our Mexican Dave,
Dave, he
our token awesome rhythm player, who's now
knew how to
he's
play
up there
House
for
of
us
the
now,
Rice,
but-
House of Rice and Son. He knew how to
yeah,
play that.
and she ripped it.
Yeah,
I
she
mean,
sang
she
it.
was all over that thing, and we were just kind of. And after that, we were okay, so we could kind of play whatever we wanted to.
After that, yeah, they were
Yeah.
like, okay, they played one song for us.
That we know.
Yeah, we know.
So you guys played with Dolly Parton.
Pretty much. You know what? That,
That's
a good
not
analogy.
even yes, but
She
that's
looked just
not
like
even
her.
the best person that we played with. Jimmy Wilson Jr.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
his
the
dad.
officer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we played a party on 72nd and Military.
Okay.
I had a friend of Jeff's and
Yep.
became mine as well.
It was okay.
Yep,
Played
we had
for
a kegger.
beer, free.
Yep, and so we were playing in the back patio outside, and
Somebody
it
called
was
the
getting
police.
dark. It was probably about 9:30, 10 o'clock, and so somebody in the neighborhood called the police.
Too loud.
Police come walking up up the driveway, and we didn't know this at the time, but it turns out to be Jimmy Wilson Sr.
Okay.
and
His partner.
his partner. And so they're like, "Oh, you guys are gonna have to turn it down. You're a little bit too loud." Okay. And he says to me, "I play drums." I said, "Really? Do you want to play?" Well,
He's like-
sure.
Yeah, you're like, what kind of style you guys? Blues? He goes, you know blues? We go,
So
by matter of fact, we know
now we
some blues.
got the police that got called on us playing in the band. It was awesome.
So Jimmy Wilson Sr. gets on
Yep.
the drums and we
And
play.
he rocked.
Yeah,
he was
he's
really
actually a
good.
good blues
Hell yeah.
drum
He
player.
was really good.
That was something else.
Very impressive.
Yeah, we played Working Man's Blues.
Yep. I sang.
And
yep.
he got out in front and started singing and yeah, his partner. was
Partner's over there jamming. He was dancing. Yeah, it was
like, Jimmy Wilson Sr.'s like going.
So then when they got done with the song, we got done with the song and kind of shook hands a little bit. And he goes, "All right, well, don't let us get called back because then we're gonna have to stop you from playing."
Yeah.
I think he
And that
said
was kind of
stop at a certain point of time,
Yeah.
whatever the time limit. I think it was
Yeah, I
like
think it was
11
or 11:30.
11 o'clock.
It was 11 or
Just
11:30.
stop playing. I'm like,
Okay,
yeah.
we can do that.
Fair enough. A lot of cop stories and loud musics turn out way different.
Yeah.
Well, one of them, Jeff tried to hit on the cop. So.
Yeah, that was fun.
She didn't like boys.
Yeah, she was not a guy.
Really?
She wasn't a guy person.
That was
Sorry.
another outdoor.
Sorry.
That was another outdoor party.
Yeah, we had fun.
That's a pretty awesome story, actually. Anybody get pictures? Maybe not.
No.
I think there are pictures of the Jimmy Wilson that my friend has.
Somewhere.
Yeah, he might
Some-
have
somewhere in archives.
Somewhere in the archives.
Yeah.
If you had one choice each, who would you just really want to play with, or collectively, who would you guys just
Living or dead?
your pick?
I don't know that I possess the talent to play with the person, but Tommy Bolin would be awesome.
Okay.
That guy was, he was a big inspiration to me. There was a friend of mine that actually turned me on to Tommy Bolin, and I mean that to me the guy was
Brilliant.
exponentially talented.
was
And it
brilliant.
would've just and you
Brilliant.
realize he was from Iowa, so
Okay.
he was like Sioux City. Wasn't
Yeah,
he?
he's just up the
Like-
a couple
like
hours up the
not
road.
that not that far away. So I mean, actually, I would have possibly. I mean, he got big in probably the early '70s, and I was probably too young
Right.
to jam with him, but that would have been cool. That'd be who I'd pick.
I would pick Jimi Hendrix. Yeah.
That's a good choice.
Let's see if I
Jeff
can-
Beck.
Jeff Beck.
He's still alive.
He's still
Yeah.
alive, man.
That's not fair.
That'd be cool.
Be dead people.
That
You
could
can
still,
jam with dead
that
people.
could still happen for you.
You can out.
I can still
You can-
have
you can-
Damn it!
My dream's still alive.
You can't out jam him though.
What would you guys tell an up and coming musician who may be struggling to find their sound or identity, maybe insecure, can't find people to jam with? or are maybe too insecure to even ask, what would you tell them?
Drink. That gives you confidence.
Wait, be old
Oh,
enough
wait, hold
to
on,
drink.
hold on, hold on,
Wait,
drink
wait,
first.
First, you have to be old enough to drink.
Actually, you just got to do it. You got to get in front of people and do it.
Get over that fear of
Well,
being in
and
front of people.
and one of the
There is a fear of people.
I-
Some people have.
I think
Oh,
one
yeah,
of the
they
things
can't
that,
overcome.
that we've always been blessed with is that, frankly, we play for ourselves.
Yeah.
It's not really if people like it, that's good. We do like that, but ultimately we're probably one of the few bands that just jam. I mean, it's
we got to enjoy it.
that's
Because we've
really where
nicked
it's at.
down songs. Each and
Yeah.
every one of us has
Mhm.
nicked down songs because I don't like it.
Right.
Therefore, I won't play it. So,
So and I mean that.
change it around.
For an up and coming musician, somebody that is writing songs, trying to put material together, I mean, the thing is that you have to enjoy it.
Stay
So,
original. Stay
yeah.
original. Don't try to copy.
Don't
try to copy
Don't
things.
lean off of
yourself.
what someone else is saying. You have to go over
Yeah.
here and do this. I mean, if you probably did that, you'd probably be successful.
Right, you might be.
But
But you,
if you actually
you want
like
to spend
playing,
30 years
Yes.
playing cover tunes.
Yeah.
right?
How fulfilling is it? in the long
Exactly.
run?
Making
In the
$100
long run,
a
exactly.
weekend. You know.
Right. Well, how do you either collectively or individually, how do you get into your songwriting mood? Are there any rituals, traditions?
We hired one.
I
He writes everything.
99% of it.
I wrote one
Okay.
song.
He wrote one song.
And it was a night at work that something just clicked in my head. It was actually the music for the song was written by another band that is their cousin, Normandy Invasion, and so it was a song that they had that was in my head, and I wrote the words to a song that we changed the structure a little bit. So fortunately they didn't sue us, but
You didn't make any money on it.
well, no, and we probably never will, and we don't play it anymore.
Most
so
most
I'm
songs
good with that.
Most songs just come to me in my head, or if I'm just picking up a guitar and something just sounds right, it just like and every couple months something will come up and I'll have to try to put it on a guitar or I'll forget it. I think I've forgotten more songs than I've wrote.
Probably. I mean,
I mean,
realistically, if
lot
this
of
this group's music catalog is probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 200 plus songs.
Okay.
I mean, when we started, we did songs that were really basic because we were trying to teach Barry to get kind of in what we had going.
Right.
And then things got, we actually, in probably the early 80s, we started to get a little more complicated. I started learning some different rhythms and some different things that we had going, and so like New Dream, stuff like that, we actually built a little bit more on what the song structure was. Jeff would bring a song to rehearsal, to practice, and we would, he has the song structure that he wants, he plays it, and then we just, it's usually about the first time that we play it. It's
Here's
it's
how we
always played.
start right here. He comes in with an idea. And then by the time we're done,
Yep.
they wind up structured.
Is there any extreme dissection of one of those original blueprints that you just frustrated the holy hell out of you, but you wouldn't give up on it? Is there that song? Do you guys have?
Yeah, the new song.
Yeah, for
that-
some reason,
I struggle with
Dan's
that
having
for some reason.
problem.
I can't. I had a beat that I wanted to play, and for some reason I cannot start the song. I have to have them start it, and then it's like finally it comes to me after about 5 minutes of playing it. Then I get it.
Do you enjoy it?
Oh, I love the
after you
song.
get
The
it
song
rolling?
is
Yeah, I think
awesome.
we like the song. We were just trying to evolve.
Yeah,
and make the song.
turn it
We're
into
trying to
something
teach our
else.
drummer how to
Trying to
play
get
it.
Well, there's a couple other songs tonight. I mean, this was written in 79, 80,
Yeah.
and it's totally different than the original version was.
Oh yeah, we've taken songs
And changed them
over the years,
around
yeah.
a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
I started playing in 90 with them after Barry left the band. So I already knew the music, so I was around all the time with them.
And Barry wrote
running sound.
Barry wrote all the chords and
And
notes down too.
me and Barry sat down. We're
Fortunately.
good friends, and he helped me transfer a bunch of the stuff down. I got another book at home with everything ever written.
Oh, by the way, Barry, if you're watching, we do miss you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You need to come back and see us.
I'm tired of being the fill-in guy.
The last 20 some years.
Yeah, 26 years of fill-in.
All right.
Yeah, there's Hector.
Yep, there's our rhythm player.
There's Dave.
Dave's not here. He's right there. He was a great guy.
Yep.
He was actually an Olympic wrestler.
And
Oh,
he
really?
liked-
Yeah.
And he liked that.
Yeah, he liked a lot of that. He was a ganja man.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we
Oh,
love
I like
Dave.
that.
That was a pretty one there.
We love Dave.
We played at the
he was a lot of
Louis,
fun.
Louis bar before they
That's
tore
the
down.
first place I ever played.
See what
Why
happens?
did they tear? Why did they tear
We-
the place
we-
It's a
down?
beautiful
We
place.
play there and then they tear the place down.
We did. We
It's
were
not
like
even
one
right.
ride.
People get shot in the parking lot, then they
And,
close
and then
it
they
down.
tear it down. I don't get it.
Terrible.
I
It
was
was,
sad.
it was, depending on who you ask, you'll get a totally different story. It's kind of like that game Telephone. But I was decently close with the powers that be, I guess, for the last several years.
The one
of
dude
that
that
bar.
ran it.
The
Yeah, I
kid?
wouldn't say he ran it. I'd say more or less he ran it into the ground.
Ground.
But, you know,
Which
Younger
explains
guy.
why I got
Yeah.
leveled.
Well, I heard he yeah.
chased out all the regulars, raised prices to just ridiculous. I mean, even the posh other places up the strip weren't charging what they were charging the last 2 years of that places. But that near and dear, very near and dear to my heart. It's the first place I ever played. I played there for free countless times. I was on their photography press club for the last almost 3 years of the bar's existence.
Awesome.
And it still got leveled, and damn, it's a sore spot, but you know, you got to move on. But yeah, no,
I love that place.
I loved
Yep.
it.
It was fun.
It was great. It was so divey, and it was
Yep.
And you know, and I made it a point to play there because I knew something was funky going on when they were shutting down the grocery part. I'm like,
Yep.
Yeah, they're
I go,
gone.
you know, they're on the last lifeline.
Yep. I used to get my 4th of July steaks at Louis Market every year.
See,
without
that's
fail.
awesome.
My grandpa used to take me when I was a kid, man.
See,
When I
and
was a little children.
Every person I talk to about Louis, everybody has a grandpa story. My grandpa
Yeah.
used to take me, or uncles, grandpas, aunts, great aunts. It's the same thing.
Blasphemous.
Me, it was
I
on-
can't. You know the thing. It
I
was
stopped
just,
on the way home.
Yeah.
25-cent draw.
Yeah. I know.
Remember what
About
was it,
3 of them, I'm
The
good.
fire
Yeah.
extinguisher. It was
Yeah.
the chili dog,
Yep,
the beer,
right,
the
yep.
shot.
Yep.
I've heard stories about.
We
back
still got
in
a tapper from him. that we
Yep.
never
I still have a
Awesome.
tab there.
bitch.
Yeah. Well, I guess two last quick questions. Any favorite memorable concerts attended or memorable experiences from those concerts?
But the only thing I can remember was like a couple nights ago, Rob Zombie concert. That was kind of
Ah, I wanted to go.
Taking Dan.
I
to his
mean, that
first
guitar player is
Metallica-
really good.
Yeah, my first Metallica show.
Taking Dan to his first Metallica show and throwing him in the
And then
mosh
throwing me in
pit.
the mosh pit.
It was
And then,
awesome.
And then, I don't know, the guy might be watching, but you know, he like
He
crashed.
hit me, man.
He crashed into me like 3 times, and John goes like this. Wham! The 4th time, like buried his fist right in the middle of the guy's back. He went,
What was the first
and
concert?
then he left.
What's the first concert you went to?
The first concert that I went to would be Bachman Turner Overdrive and
nice.
Styx. Styx was the opening act, and the song that was their big song at that point was "Lady." My older brother got me a ticket to go, which was awesome. Took me to that, and it was at Civic Auditorium.
Yep.
When it was actually they played on the oval instead. Now they play the long way, and this was on the oval part, and actually pushed like right down towards the corner. And the stage was, everything went dark when they were going to play the song "Lady," and the piano came up out of the stage with all the little light. Of course, the guy's gay, I think. I don't know, I'm not sure, but not that there's anything wrong with gay people.
What do you mean?
The
But,
guy that
yeah.
killed
Maybe.
Styx.
Not yeah, whatever his name is. But it reminded me of Liberace is what it reminded me. But coming up out of the stage, and it was like him and the piano, and the spotlight hit it. That was cool. I mean, I was
Are
probably.
you saying like Hillary Clinton gay or?
I think she's just happy.
Yeah. I think she's a robot.
Yep.
Yeah.
So anyway, what about
Vote
you?
for Trump. If you're smart.
What about
Um,
your first concert?
I seen I think it was Allman Brothers when I was 12 years old.
Wow.
12th?
12th.
12th?
But the one I remembered was
12th
Peter
year.
Frampton
Yeah.
in
That was you and me.
Well, I think in Mike Harmer, and I had the shoebox recorder.
That was you and
Cassette.
me. We sat behind the stage.
And we put the
Gary
shoebox
Wright,
down.
Gary Wright,
Gary
and-
Wright.
Yep, Gary Wright, and
So we set
Peter
this
Frampton.
the shoebox
we
recorder.
actually reached over the side. There was an outlet, and we plugged it in.
we
I'm not
recorded
kidding
the
you.
concert
Yep.
live.
The innovators of bootlegging.
Well, duh.
We did it.
And so
was funny.
the funny thing, the ultimate funny part of that whole thing was,
Frank Harper took my cassette.
yeah, I
Because
stole it.
He stole it.
But the ultimate funny
Frank.
thing was that was the same time when it was the Oval, and they actually came up out of the side. We sat right there, where those guys came up out of the side and went onto the stage. Peter Frampton
He
comes
walked and
back.
looked at it. He looked at the recorder.
He's standing on their, because they had their road
He's
cases.
seen us recording it.
He's standing on a road case, looking at the recorder, looking at us, and jamming.
Yeah,
And we're just like, wow, this is so cool.
Leans in a little.
I know.
Yeah. He was just jamming.
That is
That was
awesome.
really cool.
I
What
tell you
about
what-
you, John?
That was an awesome concert.
First concert?
Yeah.
Or most
Kiss.
memorable.
Kiss,
the most-
1976?
78
78.
Where was that?
Civic.
Okay.
Long walk home.
I think that was the one where I was that Uriah Heep and Kiss?
Yep. That
Oh,
was
I
the
do remember that.
loudest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, that was so loud, and I was so drunk that
I was
it was
there.
vibrating my stomach.
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
making
loud.
me sick. I'm like, it wasn't the alcohol.
Never.
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 I still got my
alcohol.
Gene Simmons pick.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Awesome.
Little dollar sign for an S.
It's
What about your first concert, Galen?
first concert? Oh,
Fall Out Boy.
Abba
Or your most memorable?
two of the most memorable. Well, let's see. I went to Kid Rock with the
that would be good.
the Twisted Brown Trucker Band, which I think might still be his band. The black lady with the blonde dreadlocks
Yeah.
almost caught her stick. They
Almost
came
got
out
it.
back and they signed and
Wow.
took pictures with everybody.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's yeah, that's
Joe
cool.
C was still alive, so this was like
The little dude. The
Yeah.
Little guy, yeah.
that was at the Civic.
Wow.
So that might have been my first big concert. I've been
Wow.
to tons of small ones, but a couple years later I saw Mudvayne, Cold,
Oh, you might be.
Linkin Park, and a band called Revis.
Oh, that would be a great show.
It was
That would be
insane.
that would be incredible.
That was
Have you ever heard of a band called Clutch?
Clutch.
They played
Like
at
that.
Rockfest, and I've never heard of them, and they are damn good. And they're old.
They're almost as old as we
Yeah,
are.
they're almost. They're old. And, but they like thrashed and jammed, and then they played a little blues and a little harmonica and cowbell. They played a cowbell.
I got a
At Rockfest.
cowbell.
That
I just
takes a lot of
don't know how to
balls,
play
Hell
it.
yeah.
At Rockfest, they're in the cowbell going toot 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 toot.
Good stuff.
There's never enough.
There's no, you can't get enough.
I need more cowbell.
Cowbell.
Well, all right.
Awesome.
It's been informative. It's been a pleasure. We thank you again. onthemic.tv.
thank you.
Jeff.
Jeff is the man.
Any shout outs you guys want to give to anybody?
Shout out to my family and my neighbor, Mr. Pasali, is awesome.
Mr. P's out there.
Mr.
Yeah.
P is checking us out.
Hear us.
Sweet.
And go see Waking the Neighbors. They're playing tonight down at the Shamrock.
Shamrock.
We're opening up for a
Shamrock,
band that's
Shamrock.
I can't remember the name of the band.
Son of Larry.
That's because they're not waking the neighbors.
They're not Waking the Neighbors. They're a good
Have you
band.
guys ever played at the Shamrock?
We have not, but
I've been there a couple
if,
times,
if they would like us to play there,
I
they
might,
should.
we might.
If it fits into our
It'd
schedule.
be fun.
Have you ever played there? Is it-
People call their
Yeah.
people.
We have
You
to
ever
be
played there? You
awake.
ever played there?
We have to be awake
I have.
that late.
I love the tall ceilings. I think the natural acoustics of that place are just amazing.
I like the sound. Yeah, I do like the sound. I like where the drum set's set up higher.
Yeah.
And you can.
Ooh, that puts
It
me on a
is.
pedestal.
You're on
Yeah.
a pedestal.
Yeah.
You can worship you.
The drummer finally gets the love.
It really does. I mean, it's
No
it's good
reason
setup.
for it, but
It's good
whatever.
setup.
Well, all right. You guys got another like half set or another
Yeah, we got
set?
Yep.
six songs.
6 or 7 songs.
You guys are not ready. Stay tuned.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys. That was great.
Are
Thanks,
you gonna
man.
play?
I could. I'm sorry. I got my keyboard in the other room.
We will let you. Hell yeah.
Jump in whenever.
Yep. Absolutely.
We don't care.
That's one of the nice things about us old people. We don't even care. Just jam and he's got all the
Or
he's got all the
temporary.
chords of the songs.
Oh, yeah, we got the structure.
You got it all wrote down in your book.
Yeah.
You just pop your book open to whatever songs are in it.
It ain't like Larry where he throws beers at people.